Okay. That probably worked. I think we're live this time. I've never scheduled a stream with YouTube, and I don't understand why it would be any different from just setting a time, then going live at that time. But I apparently was doing it wrong for 4 minutes, and then I figured it out. So hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Secret of Mana for the Super Nintendo NES system. And we are about to enter the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon. What's going on, Froggy? And Der Hesse, and Show Them No Mercy, and Micah McKay. Let me just move some windows around so I can see stuff. Series Mars, and Sean R, I see you, and Kobe G, and Dawn. No, wait, I wanted to vote for Deal With It. Yeah, so can you not, if... I currently have a poll in my chat about which glasses I should wear for the final boss. If you vote, can you not change your vote? And Enigma and Zan, I see you. And Molly M. Yeah, it says waiting for KarmaJolt. Okay. Yeah, so apparently, like, there's just like one more button that you have to click when you schedule a live stream, and YouTube just like doesn't really tell you that. What's up, Jordy Pants? I'm getting a tattoo right now. Is it of Secret of Mana? What's up, Ninja Ninja? And I suck at names and gaming since the 80s. Yeah, hello subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Secret of Mana, and we are about to enter the Fungeon and beat the game. It's of Squirtle, and Rogue Effect donated $5. Click the button. You're right. Karma, I sent you a series of texts like an hour ago. Did you see them? Like, no, I was setting up for work. By that, I mean stream. No, I did not get those texts, Molly M. Yo, Noah Rodman, what's going on? We're about to go beat this game. And, like, really all I need to do is hop in the sky with my flammy drum. And I love this. The sky here is very, like, blue and clear. But then, as soon as I get into my dragon, weather change, and it's crazy. So, look at this weird-looking thing. That's obviously a mana fortress. It looks like fuzzy from out here. Is anyone else seeing that? I'm a member now, says Micah McKay. Yeah, I've had a couple viewers donate like a ton of memberships lately. So if you suddenly see your name in green text, chances are it's because Lexi Wolf gifted you a membership, but also Raymond S gifted at least 20 memberships, and I'm pretty sure Rogue Effect gifted a couple, and maybe Sean R. So yeah, welcome to the Karma crew. But also, some people just joined. Some people just became members, so thank you for doing that, if that's the case. This is the Mana Fortress. It's got like, I don't know what these small structures are. I'm basically on top of the Mana Fortress right now. Like, this is the hull, and it looks like it really wasn't finished. Like, look at all these just metal pipes and bars showing. What's up, Show Them No Mercy? But, like, it's probably still fully operational. The Death Star 2 was. That thing, like, blew up a planet or two, did it not? No, maybe not. I actually don't remember. That was the one from Return of the Jedi. Is this game on any virtual consoles? Well, Noah Rodman, so I'm playing on the Collection of Mana on Nintendo Switch. So that's one way you can find it. Love you, have a good stream, says Molly M. Hey, love you too. Spear reaches level 6. And this is the Fungeon. It's got crazy music. It's got crazy good music, as a matter of fact. I guess so does the rest of the game, but This is crazy good, and it's intense, and someone is, like, jamming on that keyboard right now. And that's how you know we're heading toward the final battle. I don't really remember how long the Fungeon is, but, like, I want to say it'll take me, like, an hour or so. I'm actually not sure, especially if I, like, mess around and try to fight all the enemies and get, like, equipment to drop. And, like, orbs and stuff. Because some of the enemies in here, like we saw yesterday, when I poked my head in here for a couple minutes, some of the enemies can drop weapon orbs. So we already got the spear orb and the javelin orb from these guys, and then another enemy called the Whimper. Dread Slime Gang, says John Brunges. Welcome. I will be going back to watch Pure Land. You're going to be fighting my favorite bosses here. Yeah. I think upcoming there's a literal vampire named Buffy. But these enemies are, like, still sort of worth fighting, because, like, one, it's a fun game to play. And two, like, this thing can drop a vampire cape, this fiend head. And I guess these guys can still drop ninja gloves, and that's, like, fine to have an extra pair of. But yeah, this enemy here is the Dark Stalker. It was literally a boss that we fought when we went to Taznica. Remember that whole plot where, like, we showed up and someone was like, hey, there's a spy around here, and we talked to, like, 6 people, and one of them was like, okay, you got me. I'm the spy. The whole second to last boss was something awesome when I first experienced it, says Zan. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple bosses coming up. And, like, wolves that are bipedal, and then 4-legged wolves. You see this? There's a whole bunch of different types of wolves around here. Oh my gosh, there's even more now! And, like, I don't need to be using the whip. Let's use... Actually, the shuriken is awesome because it has a high chance to critical hit. Thanks, Rogue Effect. What a weird message from that fellow. That's a heck of a mug on your mug. Yeah, so I got me my Mega Harv mug here. Shoutouts to Mega Harv, my Canadian YouTube friend. Yo, I freaking whacked that guy. Oh my gosh. And also the Mana Fortress, like, yeah, so like the entire plot is like, whoa, we can't let anyone control the Mana Fortress. It sunk into the ocean a long time ago, and that's really good because the Mana Fortress was super powerful and scary, and nobody should ever have access to it. But here it is, floating in the sky, and, like, honestly, I don't see the big deal. There's, like, a bunch of weird, like, slime enemies around here. There are just, like, crystals that they're, like, a little bit too tall for you to step over, so you have to destroy them with an axe, I guess. Just a feature of the Mana Fortress. And then there are whip posts all over the Mana Fortress. 'Cause, like, whoever owned this ancient technology didn't believe in, like, bridges or, like, I don't know, uninterrupted paths to get from point A to the bathroom, for example. They're like, nope, you gotta bring a whip if you want to get anywhere in this in this fortress of mana. And watch out for all of my pets, like my turtles. I am, MB. I am in the Mana Fortress. Yo, thank you so much again for being super generous yesterday. My man MB donated like $6 million in the chat yesterday, and I was just overwhelmed the entire time. Still am, kinda. But yeah, after that stream yesterday, I decided, you know what, I want to stream again. I realized that I said that I'd beat the game today, this evening, which is what I'm doing now. But I was like, you know what, I want to stream one more time. So yesterday evening, I logged on again. And I was like, let's just level up for a couple hours. So that's what I did. Wilt Chamberlain says, I grew up with a Sega Genesis only, so I never played this. Should I? It's fun. Yeah, like, I would recommend it. I keep saying this, but there's like a lot that you have to forgive about this game, right? Because it was like... It was a Super Nintendo game made in 1993, which I don't know how much of an excuse that is, really. But a lot of content and dialogue had to be cut. So the story is, like, weird and doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes. And often, like, just the conversations between characters are like, ah, huh? Oh no, it's ... what the? And things like that. Like, that'll be an entire conversation in this game. Also, like, hitboxes are weird to figure out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't really make sense how combat works, but, like, man, it's fun to play multiplayer especially. I heard you mentioned wolves, says Lexi Wolf. Woo! Hi, Karma. Yo, Lexi Wolf, I was just talking about you and how you donated, like, 147 memberships or something. ... What the? Oh, no. Yeah, that's a perfect example of the dialogue in this game. Except, oh no is like a little bit too well constructed. Like, there's too much syntax in that for this game. So, something like that, but somehow slightly worse. That's what the dialogue usually is. That guy's trying to run away from me. What? Can you not hit him when he's in car form? When he's in turtle car form? Syntax error, says Rogue Effect. Yo, hit the whip post. This guy can drop like an ultimate equipment, so I want to kill the Whimper every time I see him. Whimper? Hardly knew her. And let's fight some swords! Let's fight swords with non-swords. Mancart 80? Waffles is correct. I actually named my main character Waffle once when I was playing Final Fantasy VI. Sports gets whacked. Oh, and so I discovered recently that the buttons in this Mana Fortress, they're intended to be hit in a certain order. And, like, for the most part, you kind of have to do that unless you do some crazy, like, walk through walls glitch. Kind of like the one that I showed off yesterday. And then earlier today when I made it into a short. But, like, so I think to my right is the room basically where you start in the Mana Fortress. If you can get all of your characters to walk through the wall, you'll end up on this area where there's a button here, and you can just hit it over and over and over, and it will activate all of the switches that I've already activated so far. That's what I think I understand, anyway. That's what it seems like. Ooh, some crystals to smash! And a crab, I guess. Get crabbed. I missed the part where Go-Goat came into this. I'm glad you mentioned that, Micah McKay. Ironically, my favorite Pokemon is Go-Goat, says Azzyboom65. Wait, why is that ironic? Yeah, we have a similar sense of humor then. Good. Forgot what I was gonna say. Mana crystals, that's probably what they are, and I'm just destroying them. And for some reason, this area also has a button where you can make the crystals reappear. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. Unless you just like crunching on some crystals. Oh yeah, so speaking of Go-Goat, there's a weird glitch that I could have done at the beginning of the game. I'm not quite sure how it works, so I'll look it up at some point. But you can just skip getting the girl entirely. You can have the boy and the sprite in your party. And then later during like the scene with where the ship picks you up in the desert, the girl will join you. But you don't get to name her if you do that glitch. So if she joins your party in that manner, her name will by default be go, 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 go. Just a really long string of goes. Voyant Sprite. Sounds like a great drink. Nicholas D? Does it? I don't know. I can't tell you. Never had it. Crystals don't drop anything? I don't think so, Sly Cooper. What's up, Royal Collectibles? If you ever want to have many laughs, play an old Pokemon game and name your Pokemon, oh man, That's actually really funny. Lexi Wolf, that's what I'm gonna do when I play Pokemon Crystal finally. Whimper? We're like Whipper. Valium's weapon skill up. Axe reaches level 5. That's pretty good. I have a feeling a boss is coming up. Actually, so like, what are my weapon levels with this guy? Not my armor. He's level 5 with the axe and 8 with the sword. And 7 with the bow! Okay, let's equip that. And I think the bow, yeah, increases percentage of critical hits. So, like, that's a great weapon to have when I step on this platform and get warped to a boss. Oh my gosh, this bat has like a completely black carpet. He's got blackout carpets. I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm gonna charge my bow to level 7 and shoot him when he opens his cape, I guess. 999. Yeah, Buffy gets whacked. This vampire's name is Buffy. Oh, I get it, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Jordy Pants, you behave. Didn't you get an extra sword orb a few streams ago? Karamaru Crow? I did not do the glitch to get the last sword orb, if that's what you're talking about. Dang, I got clawed. Like Monet. Let's use a spell. Let's heal my characters who have open wounds. Ouch! I got stomped on. Gecko's unconscious. Buffy gets whacked. Man, that bow is doing awesome right now. You know what? I totally forgot about magic. Let's see what this guy is, what he's into. It'd be funny if the analyzer showed you the boss's interests. Oh, he fears Lumina. I will shoot him with a laser then. $999. Wait, that might have been a combination of damage from the laser and the bow and arrow. Well, that killed him. Batthew the Batthew. Yes, great name. I recall playing co-op and reaching the Dread Slime, where it covered the entire screen. We could not hit it anymore. Yeah, so like it's actually really easy to get stuck in that boss. Do I go forward here, is what I would imagine? But yeah, there's a boss coming up that's basically a slime that grows and takes up like the entire screen. And it's unfair, especially if you like run out of magic to hit it with. Doom Trap. Still alive, baby. You know what? Let's use a chocolate. I like rarely use these anymore. Items? What are those? 250? I see why I don't use them anymore. That's like not a lot. Although, I'll probably find another chocolate in a treasure chest to get it back. For whatever reason, the maximum number of items you can have is 4 of each item. But like also, I haven't really run low on items before. Like I haven't been like desperate for items. So I guess that's fairly balanced. Yo, show them no mercy? I see you. Shapeshifter. Hardly knew her. Gets whacked. Are we orb farming? I will do that a little bit, Karel Winslow. And welcome. Yo, this thing summoned probably the weakest enemy in the game. Did he just summon a Rabbite? Is that what I saw? What's your favorite item? I like the barrel because it's useless. Yeah, Fred Flintstone, I never ever use the barrel. But like, apparently if you use the barrel and you use one on your entire party, enemies will just flat out ignore you. Or they like won't see you. It's like, I've heard it compared to like the box in Metal Gear Solid. Except you can move right in front of people and it doesn't matter. They'll be like, wow, a moving barrel. Where are the enemies? I mean, heroes. I love those slimes, says Royal Collectibles. You might be the only person. Nah, they have their charms. They're mischievous. Ice Saber. Barrel is invincible and useless at the same time. Alright, this is probably a chocolate, I'm guessing. Yes, I got my chocolate back. And then I have to, like, constantly re-equip the whip to get over these gaps with slaps. I don't know, I was trying to rhyme again. Karma, after I tell my friends you're great, what next? Profit! Alright, alright, alright. Someone should really have the axe equipped, I guess. Like, what is the point of all these slashable crystals? Is this like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? James the Catboy, there's like a duck with a helmet, so yeah. Karma, which Breath of Fire are you playing? Probably the first one, Show Them No Mercy. I have access to that on the Nintendo Switch Online thingy. So that's what I was gonna do. Ooh, more stuff to kill. Except I'm unconscious for this part. Sports is Moogled. Yeah, I don't think either of these enemies can drop anything. Oh, well, this guy can drop a vest guard, I think, which is like the armor that you can buy. And like, I don't need to be fighting everything. But hey, let's like stretch out the stream time here. All right, let's see what this thing can give me. Chocolate won't fit. I knew that I should have used another. This fighting werewolf thing might be able to drop like a crazy good item. Or an orb, like a gloves orb even, probably. You know, because he's a punching character. For some reason in the Mana series, like the werewolves, they just all know martial arts. They're just really good at karate. My leg is like falling asleep right now, which is why I'm kind of fidgeting a lot. Plus I have ADHD. What's down here, though? I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Stop harming my friends. Only I'm allowed to do that. Have I been this way? I don't think so. Man, I'm so much better than Simon Belmont. I have a whip that I can charge to like level 6. 8! Oh my gosh. I can really go all the way up to level 8. Let's see what the level 8 whip attack looks like. And look at how it's flashing with intensity there. Whacked him. Oh, I like strafe side to side while slapping the whips out. Alright, I believe I've gotten turned around. What's up here? Oh, another crazy demon head guy. A clash at Demon Head, as a matter of fact. It's a Fiend Head. How are you? How is everybody doing? I'm slashing this dude. That's how I'm doing. And I'm like trying to think like there's a bunch of instances where like it's beneficial to do that walk through walls glitch around here. But like I'm probably not gonna do that. I think I have one last minor but still kind of neat glitch to show you at the end. Is there nothing over here? Like, what was the purpose of coming this way? This is just a big old loop? So like up here, there's nothing there, and then it brings me back around? Oh my gosh, yeah, your AI characters are gonna get stuck behind walls so often in the Mana Fortress. Yeah, Noah R, like, I see what you're talking about. Like, yeah, basically you can, like, if one of your characters is about to get hit with, like, an offensive magic, for example, you can cast any spell on them. Like, Cure or Remedy is a good one, because it has a very long animation. So it will block spells for a longer duration, basically. But in other words, what I'm trying to say is, like, if your character has a spell cast on him, like he's about to get hit with, like, a fireball or something, you can cast a spell on him or use the Midge Mallet, for example. And your spell will override the enemy's spell. And you will take no damage. And you'll see me doing that a lot in the final battle. Tortoise Mail? I don't think I knew that existed. I don't think I've ever seen this before. It's probably not good. At this point in the game, anyway. 95! Okay, so the Turtle Lance, who was an enemy that we saw in the Mana Palace, like in the Sunken Continent. Apparently he can drop an armor called the Tortoise Mail. I've never seen that before. Final Flash, says the Sonics. Basilisk gets whacked. I think the Basilisk can drop like a ring that's pretty good too, but it's not as good as the ones we have at the moment. I don't know, but he hates stairs. Yo, Raymond S. Hey, thanks for being so generous lately. I'm doing awesome. Currently enjoying some taco pizza, watching some strange guy getting lost and being awesome at the same time. Such an interesting dynamic. Only a little lost, baby. Because this looks like a way that we should probably be going right now. Yeah, here we go. This enemy, I believe, is called the... What is this? Why is my barrel freaking out like that? Weird. I think this enemy is called the... Lime Slime? Yo, wait, why are my items, like, continually looking glitched? What is happening? Royal Jam is not supposed to look like that. And the Midge Mallet is not supposed to look like this. But it looks like every time I switch between my item ring to something else, then back to my items, one of the items will have, like, its graphics weird. And it looks to be like whichever one is, like, on top of the nucleus of this slime, I guess. So, like, watch what my medical herb is gonna change into. Yeah, it looks real different. And then the Moogle belt will look weird now. That's interesting. We found a glitch. Alright, let's keep chunking at this thing. I think it fears, yeah, Dread Slime fears Shade, which I don't love. Because that's like the one that I didn't level up. But like, as you hit this guy a bunch, you know what I might actually consider for this fight? I don't think this thing can physically attack you. So like, what if I just do this? Try it again, nerd. 0. Okay, yeah, so I repelled his magic and hit him for a little bit of damage. Karma is throwing some shade at this slime. I will be. $31. I don't know what this is inside the slime guy. But I can get right up close to him and, like, it just doesn't matter. Did we all discover a glitch together? Possibly. I had never seen it before, at least. Careful not to get stuck. No, I see you, Karamaru. I'm gonna start using magic once I get stuck, I guess. Dread Slime gets whacked. Yeah, so, like, I can't move my characters now. Is there any way to group up? Let's charge this up to level 8. If I recall correctly, it's the nucleus of an atom or something. I mean, that's what I wanted to go with. Nucleus. 504, that's the New Orleans area code, just so you know. Alright, let's heal everybody here. Actually, let me wall again. Because that worked out fine. Gotta make taquitos. Bye, Karma. Yo, Noah R. Good luck. Yo, MB. Oh my gosh. With the $175 donation? Are you kidding me? For 175 people in this stream right now. Thank you so much, my man. Aaron Templeton, what's going on? Yo, Jolt. Was wondering if you'd consider doing a playthrough of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. I have not, but like, why not? I hadn't thought of it until now. Yo, MB, you've been so insanely generous lately, and I thank you for that. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Alright, enough messing around. I'm gonna hit him with a whip. I think at least, so like, this boss just grows to the size of your monitor. Oops. Like, he'll basically grow until he takes up the entire screen, and when he does that, your characters are kind of locked in place. But at this point, my Molly M character is locked in a place where she can at least hit him with the whip. So, let's do that. Bang. 626. And this guy fears Shade, which is like the magic that I really didn't level up. Okay, it's at level 2. Should do at least some damage here. 160, not so bad. And then the whip killed him. So yeah, you can definitely get stuck on that boss with like no way to hit him if your Shade isn't high enough level, and then you like use it and use it and use it, and then you just run out of MP. So that can certainly happen. Yo, MB, thank you so much for the big donations lately. It's hard to level Shade and Lumina since you get them so late. Yeah, that's true. That's another good point. Karamaru Crow. I always think I'm gonna mess up your name. Darkstalker gets whacked. He blocked it with his sword. I guess that's what our characters do sometimes. They do weapon block. Ooh, and this ninja up here? That guy drops, like, the best armor in the game. So I might stay and grind for a little bit to get some equipment here. This guy's name is, like, Ninja Emperor or something. And he's real tricky. He stabbed me for, like, 2 damage. And then cast Stone Saber and immediately got lit up. Dryad is the worst to level. Yeah, mostly because Wall can't really be spammed. And Revive is bad. Yeah, it costs 10 MP and you need a dead ally as a target to use it. Is that enemy crying? Is that why he's called Whimper? Yeah, so like basically all the enemies, with the exception of the sword guy here, can drop some, like, best possible equipment here. The Terminator dude, I think he gives you a Whips Orb and can give you, like, an armor for the main character. That's really good. Let's steal some MP from him. I never use, like, change form or lunar magic. Maybe I should mess around with that more. I couldn't find a username, says. I remember going on my dad's old save of this game and repeatedly killing the final boss. Amazing. I'll be sure to not dono during a boss fight, though. Sorry about that. NB, like, I don't mind. I don't mind when you donate. Hell, I don't mind if you don't donate at all. I'm just glad you're here in the first place. And then you started being real generous, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I started being real hydrated. Got me some water. Looks like I missed some comments. It's hard to grind the armor, yeah. Time Watch, what's going on? I think I mentioned your name in my in the short that I posted earlier today. Do you like Greek chicken salads from Crown Burger? Wait, where's Crown Burger? I probably would, KC. Sounds like something I wouldn't say no to. I'm famous, says Time Watch. Yo, wait, Time Watch, isn't that just a watch? Like most watches are for time. Well, I guess you could be part of the Night Watch, and that's something else. Ah, my magic got dispelled. Yo, Nicholas D! With the 20 Swedish krona. This is an amazing playthrough. Thank you, Karma. Yo, thank you so much for being here and watching and being cool and donating. Also, Rogue Effect gave $5 earlier. That was a fun time. Thank you, everybody, for being so generous. Whacked. Tree Fitty. We're all part of Karma Watch. There's 11 of them, though. I don't know why I love that response, but I freaking do. Mushroom Gang, what's going on? I'm fighting a ninja who is harder than the final boss. So a long time ago, I did like a video series of this game. I didn't live stream it, I just recorded videos of it. And I think what happened was on the previous boss, that slime, I got stuck in a corner and like couldn't really hit him with my weapons. So I had to rely on my low-level shade magic to get the job done. And like, I basically had to use all my fairy walnuts to do that. Then, when I powered my way through to the final boss, I didn't have enough MP to cast basically what is a required spell in order to beat the game. So I had to take a game over and try again. That was a couple years ago at this point. That was a playthrough that I started when I lived in Kansas City, and I was playing it with my friend Safety Servbot, who lived around the corner from me. Someone I used to stream with all the time. and is a moderator in my Discord server. Which, by the way, there's a link to my Discord server in the video description if you're interested. We post cat pictures as a great community. I often will post before I go live just to let you know. Gotta eat with the fam. See ya, KJ in chat. Yo, Enigma, thanks for being a homie. Thanks for all the moral support. This guy in my chat, Enigma, was a high school friend of mine who was a super cool dude in high school and somehow evolved to an even super cooler dude late in life. But, like, we kind of didn't talk to each other for a long time just because, you know, that's what happens when you don't live near each other and, you know, you just kind of grow apart sometimes without meaning to. But, like, he recently reached out and reconnected. And it's like, as if... Oops. It's as if my main character died. Well, I'm actually going to use the revive spell for once. Let's use this. Like, it's as if we, like, never were apart from each other. Like, we'll talk on the phone as if, like, nothing's changed. So that's kind of a cool experience. Tristan T, what's going on? I'm in the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon. If you're gonna level up weapons, do it before Dark Lich. You immediately go into the final fight after. The Foss, that is. I don't think I was gonna level up my weapons, but I was gonna spend some time at least making an attempt to find, like, the final armor and orbs and stuff. You got it, bro. You always got my support. Hey, appreciate you. Just don't pull out into traffic. It's an old running joke that we had in high school. You don't need context for it. We just used to say that. Love the Fungeon, but never made it here. Tristan T, I believe you could if you tried. I believe in you. So do some other people in the chat. I feel like I'm having a hard time hitting things with this shuriken. Ow. Did that guy just... Can that guy poison me? Shuriken. Let's charge it up. A little bit. Go, Tristan. Yo, give me them ninja gloves. Shadow Zero. Ooh, it's rare, and I don't know if it does anything. Does it restore my mana? Does it restore my mana? Was I at full mana? Was I at full MP? Okay. She doesn't have full mana. I see you, Gecko. We were making the same joke. Terminator? What am I, her boss? That's the, yeah, that's that enemy's name, if that wasn't clear. Boom, 145. Why did I do 3 damage to him there? I feel like I should be maybe doing a little bit more. Oh, because he spams Lucid Barrier, and that, gives him, like, a ton of defense. Ooh, I can't hit him from that far. Or maybe I could've, but he blocked it. It sounded like a block sound. A shield deflection sound. Let me use one more cure here. Before I fight, like, a whole bunch of scary enemies. Anime Girl, what's going on? Anime Girl, what's your favorite anime? I love that I killed him with a 27 damage attack. What's the point of fighting that guy if you can't get to any treasure chests he might drop? Level 8 whip attack. Crush that dude. Yes, level ups and stuff. 67? Ooh, maybe I could grind to 69 before I get to the final boss. AKA the Foss. Have you heard of Epic the Musical? No, what's that? Eve Campbell. Would be awesome if someone could do online multiplayer for SOM, Ancient Cave Hack. By Moppleton? I don't know that one. Vampire Cape, yeah, I got another one. Okay, so that's not the best armor for Sprite and Girl, but it's the second best. And it doesn't appear to prevent poison. Oh boy. You know what? What are these guys weak to? Maybe we could just nuke them. Like Duke. Secret of Mana Randomizer, basically? Yeah, that sounds fun. They have 400 HP, that's not that much. They don't fear anything. So let's hit one of them with a Earth Slide randomly. Bo-ba-bo-bo-bo-ba-bo. I'd say Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bo-ba-bo, and lots more. Yo, freaking love Bo-ba-bo-bo-bo-ba-bo. Yes, let's go. This has got to be something good or a trap. Fairy Cloak, that's the best armor in the game for Girl and Sprite. Boom, 250. Plus it gives like a little bit of wisdom, I want to say. Naruto is good, says Tristan T. I didn't watch Naruto until I was probably like 30. Till 2017, I'm guessing. But the soundtrack throughout that whole show is just like incredible. Super funky and cool. It's unfair how good it is. Let's analyze these guys just to see if they have a weakness. Evangelion. How old are you, says Tristan T. I am 36 years old. I'm gonna be 37 in May. Fierce Shade. Give me a break. Let me try it. Let's do Evil Gate on the leftmost Terminator. Terminator gets whacked. Like, honestly, at this point, I think the girl should get either the spear or the whip. She's level 6 with the spear. That's pretty good. Yeah, my Shade isn't leveled up high enough to do any real damage to this guy. How does he fly like that? Spin to win, baby! Well, I killed one of them. Just Costio, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How did he block that? Ah, and then I got whacked. These guys have like really high defense and low offense, which I appreciate. GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka. If you haven't watched it, please do. The feels in that anime are so good. Not super long? That sounds like my kind of show. You mean I'm older than you? Hey, gads, man, I'm ancient. Douglas White? I have to assume. Or you're tricking me. Lucid Barrier gives invincibility? Yeah, like, I think it gives you a ton of physical defense. I don't know about invincibility. I mean, that guy clearly wasn't invincible. Unless the damage calculation happened before the spell was done. Before the buff was up. Oh my gosh. Kind of getting stun locked here. By these clappy birds. You know what? Let's just go on the little dot here. No boss in this very clearly boss arena area? What's going on with that? Doesn't make much sense. Not what I expected, anyway. Alright, and how many nuts do I have? 4 of them? Plenty. That's the maximum you can hold. Diluc. For ages, I have been searching for a human with the power to conquer this world. This guy is level 40, one born in the shadow of darkness and raised in the light of mana. This guy was born in Detroit. Diluc is the one. I cannot wait any longer. My body has grown weak, but now my body is ready. Using his body in whatever way I want, don't take that out of context. I will take the Mana Fortress and rule the world. Just give me a second to crawl into his mouth here. Diluc, resist him with all your might. Oh wait, this is Molly M talking. Diluc, just like move a little bit. Cack. Dang it, didn't think you would do this. This body is breaking up. Speaking of breaking up, I talked to Diluc about your relationship. Anyway, Diluc, snap out of it. Where am I? Is this the Fungeon? Guahaha! Guahaha! How good this new body feels. I grow strong. Is that how the humans laugh? Guahaha! Incoming cursed boss song. Yeah, time watch. You know what's coming up. Liar! You can't just steal someone's body. Yeah, well, it's called kidnapping. Or abduction. My dear, I can do anything I want. Huh? Can't move! Molly M, can you hear me? It's me, Diluc. He's too strong. I'm finished. But I can help you. Thanatos is an ancient sorcerer who sold his heart to the underworld. Though his life force is eternal, he hasn't his own body. Nobody talks like that. His life force is growing darker. He feeds on hatred and destruction, and sometimes tacos. Ooh, silence! I'm so sorry. I won't see you again, but I have to do this. You're Gecko, right? Take care of Molly M. Wait, I thought Molly M was talking there for a second. Diluc, stop it, please. Diluc, stop it. Ooger. I forbid this. Just when I was to be reborn, I must withdraw. Give me your bodies. Gua. Why does he say that? Exactly, E-Man. Kirby emojis. Diluc, more like die with no luck. Yeah, exactly, Gecko. Gee, I wonder why this guy is weak against light magic. Dark Lich. How dark is he? Yo, listen to this crazy music. Or this cruisic. The hands! Can I fight the hands? I don't think I can. Let's just, like, run away for now. When his head pops up, I might be able to hit him, though. Alright, this is why I leveled up this magic a little bit. Gecko's tangled. 420, baby! That's right, I blazed him up. And I'll give Molly M a walnut. Oh my gosh, this song is scary! And he can absorb my energy? 71? That's it? Okay. This guy, like, somehow took over the Empire? I don't believe that for a second. I do. They were pretty incompetent. 129, huh? You know what I really want to do is hit him with, like, a level 8 attack or something. Or, I don't know, let's just hit him with the Dragon Flame. Let's try to get the critical hit. Alright, Fireball did, like, fine. Where is my other character? Is he okay? There he is. Let's try to get the triple dragons, everybody. Yes, we got them! We got the critical hit on the Fireball. And that did a ton of damage in combination with this guy. Crunch for 572. Alright, let's try to get the other critical hits, too. Like the lightning. Did he just shoot a forehead laser? 257. I'm a beast. Yo, Fighter, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. 246. You know what? For no reason, let's use a medical herb. Oh, I can't? Why can't I use a medical herb? Is he allergic? I guess nobody has a status effect that I can cure. Candy, though. I'll give him a cavity and then cure that. This is spooky. This music is a combination of spooky and funky, or spunky. No, I shouldn't say that. I wonder what the British call it. Alright, let's try to Thunderbolt crit here. I got the triple dragons pretty fast, but when Thunderbolt critical hits, you'll see 3 lightning bolts. It's like very obvious that it's a different animation. I'm gonna hit him with the thunder. Gecko's Pigmies. Well, you know what? I have a hammer for that. I'll Moogle him instead. I am taking this very seriously. Wait, Moogle? Oh, he can be Moogled and Pigmies. That's amazing. Yo, there's the critical hit. Just as he thought he could go invisible. Good. Good, now he's back to normal size. Yeah, and the Moogle only lasts like 10 seconds. But like in the previous game, in Final Fantasy Adventure, Moogle is like a devastating status effect because it reduces your defense to 0, and all you can do is walk during Moogle form. You cannot cast spells. You cannot attack. You can use an item if you're equipped with something that heals Moogle. But like the way items work in that game is that like you have to put them in your hand before you can use them. And during Moogle status, you cannot put something in your hand. It has to already be there. Do you number your streams in parts? Anime Girl, usually when I'm done with the series, I'll go back and I'll rename them Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, etc. I don't know what comes after that. Alright, let's get the Earth critical hit. Also, can I steal MP from this guy? Let's try it. He might be undead, in which case I don't know if, like, if you absorb from the undead in this game, if it hurts you. Okay, I got 4 MP. That's fine. Here, have a chocolate. You'll feel better. Can I still hit him when he's in this form? With magic, I mean. Yeah, let's try it. Light laser! Crunch. The music is scary. I can only count to 4. I see you, Rogue Effect. We were all thinking it. By all thinking it, I mean a lot of us who know that reference were thinking it. Yo, I got the critical hit for the kill! Yeah, so when you level an element up to level 8, I think every element has one spell that can critical hit once you level that spell's element up to level 8. The seal on Dryad's mana magic is gone. So yeah, for example, once you get Gnome to level 8 with the sprite, Earth Slide can occasionally critical hit, and when it does, it has this big goofy face on it, and it smashes into the enemy and it does extra damage. Nothing crazy, it'll do like 50 to 60 extra damage, you know? Hey Karma, I made my taquitos. Also, my 6-year-old brother is asking me, is Santa Claus a superhero? Noah Rodman, like, yeah, you could consider him that. He's in this game. Santa Claus is in this game. Also, yeah, we, like, learned a new spell there. Ooh. Die luck. You know what I want to do here is interrupt this very sad scene and save a save state over, like, this, probably. Because there's one last glitch that I want to show you. It's very minor. Molly M. Sorry about your boyfriend, but you single now? Everything's exploding. What the? Let's get out of here. Ooh, ah. What is it? Phew. Thanks for telling us and explaining. I'm okay. Just dizzy. We have to get out of here now. That's why we're moving so fast. Oh, it's up to me. Okay. Do I go this way? That brought us to the outside of the Mana Fortress. It's a Mana Beast. Isn't it a Flammy? I guess Flammies were once Mana Beasts. Is it Flammy or Flammy? Hurry, or the Mana Beast will ruin the world. Come on, do it. I can't. I won't hurt a Mana Beast. I can't. You've never met one before, and you're like, I love him. They're only trying to restore mana and destroy humanity, which I can't blame them for. And sports, if you use up all your mana power, you'll disappear. Oh no! The character I love is gonna disappear. Right, I can't go through with this. Time Watch, I always said die luck. What do you mean? I'm not gonna kick the bucket. My world is separate from this one. It just means I won't see you again. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Okay, if we don't stop the Mana Beast, your world is finished, right? Everything will perish. Trees, animals, people! That must not happen. You have the Mana Sword. You must save this world. You have no choice. You made a vow to your mother, the Mana Tree, right? Remember your tree mom? I'll be okay. Yeah, I kinda did that. Alright. You sure? Of course. Later, Molly M. Alright, everybody. Let's end the poll. And switch sunglasses for the final boss, aka the Foss. Yo, 99 votes. Thank you so much, everybody. It's D. Luke, says Nicholas D. Yeah, that's it. So, take the sword, says Sports. We'll cast Mana Magic, then Mana Sword will appear. Yeah, so there's one last glitch you can do here. So at the end of the game, you need to equip the boy with a sword. And because Dryad's Mana Magic, the seal on this spell, is gone, you're gonna have both characters cast Mana Magic on boy as he's equipped with a sword. And the music fades out. There's a pleasant sound effect to show you that this is a very serious moment. And there's a little message here. Revived Mana Sword. And look at this bad boy. I think it's supposed to call it the Mana Sword now. It's messing up so bad, but like, it's supposed to show you the Mana Sword here. And look, it shows me that my offense is 213 at the moment, right? I wonder what happens if I go to the weapon menu with someone else. Yeah, I can't switch. But yeah, so after reviving the Mana Sword, the offense of this sword goes up by, like, a lot. I guess it's normally 133. So what would that be? 80? 80 more offense points there? But that magic... that magic is just like any other saber magic. And it has, like, a duration, which happens to be very short if your Dryad magic is like level 0, which mine is. Ooh, I happen to block the fireball there. So, like, pretty soon you'll probably see Gecko's magic faded. Yeah, so I need to do it all over again now. So, like, that was, like, pretty short, right? So I gotta reapply the mana magic. Adjic level 0? Yeah, revive the mana sword. And, like, now I can hit this guy pretty darn hard, right? But if I revive the mana sword, and then I give him some other element sword, like, for example, if I cast Flame Saber on him, the timer for his magic will be set to whatever the Flame Saber is. But then when it says Gecko's magic faded, his mana sword will not need to be revived. It's just that his Flame Saber wears off. And for whatever reason, the game doesn't remember, like, oh yeah, by the way, the mana sword has a duration. So what I'm trying to say is, after you revive the mana sword, if you cast some other element of saber magic on him, once that saber magic fades, he'll still have his mana sword active, and it will be permanently active for the remainder of the battle. Well, I timed that, like, perfectly. And another cheap thing that you want to do in this battle is, like, as soon as you see the fireball come out, have Mali M cast Remedy on everybody. And the duration of the Remedy spell is long enough that the fireball will pass through you while you're being remedied, and you won't take any damage. I guess you could also block that physical attack too if you want. Most powerful sword has a weak battery life, who knew? But I thought you were flying on that thing's back before. MB, like, I guess this is a different one. Like, they specifically said in the previous cutscene, like, this thing is just like Flammy. So yeah, after it says Gecko's magic faded there, you know what? Can I just, like, hit him with a spell? Or does he have a wall up? I actually don't know. He does, yeah. So you can't hit him with magic. So yeah, you saw that it said Gecko's magic faded, but my Dragon Buster is still giving me 213 offense. He flew away. I'm trying to time it just right here. Ah. Hopefully I'm not late with this. Yeah, that fireball usually does like 200 damage to your entire party. Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I actually don't remember. Victor Evans says, are you going to play part 3? You mean Seiken Densetsu 3, the sequel? I'm thinking about it. I remember this fight being really long and annoying, says Nicholas D. Yeah. Level 8 sword attack. I don't even know if you need to charge up the sword, like... Well... Maybe you do. Did he get whacked for 0? Man, I really didn't do much damage there to him. I thought earlier I was hitting him with just like regular strikes. Yo, Maliam's magic skill up. Heck yeah. Nice try. Yeah, so as soon as you see that little fireball, cast Remedy on everybody. And that gives you, like, the perfect timing to block his spell with a spell. And, like, I wonder if you can block the physical attack, too. Let's try it again. Yeah, as soon as he starts to move, just rip another. What's your favorite console or game? Says Dan3. Oliver Husband, yeah, only the sword damages. We keep talking about how much I like Final Fantasy Tactics. Dan3. But I also love Soul Calibur 2 on PlayStation 2. Keep up the good work. You're awesome, says Victor Evans. Hey, appreciate you. Alright, so I do have to, like, charge up a level something attack if I want to actually hurt him. Did he, like, hit me with his tail there? And why is he so cute? Wow, wow. Soul Calibur 2 on PS2 playing as Heihachi, yeah. I don't know if he was a good character, but I always liked that he was like, ho, 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 ho. Someone got to keep the classics alive. Yeah, there's like a lot of good retro game streamers out there, but I can't think of who they are. Besides me and Mega Harv. Let's hit this guy with a level 8. Watch this. He won't see it coming. He probably will. 999. Yo, I critted him with a level 8 attack. Then he Lucent Beams me for like 100 something. And I love that he gets whacked for 0 damage by my other characters. Molly M's like almost out of MP here. So yeah, you can pretty much only hit him when he's up close like that. Oh, and I didn't block the damage of that physical attack? Honestly, you're #1 right now. Yo, Victor E, thank you so much. He does take forever to kill. He's the final boss, though, so it's kind of to be expected. 999, or as the Germans say, no, no, no. Yes. One of my favorite Destiny's Child songs. Whatever. I'm gonna let him hit me here. Because I can't open my menu for my other characters while I'm charging this sword attack. Gosh dang it. He targeted my main character, which is like a waste of my time. Level 4 is fine. Oh my gosh, he blocked my attack by hitting me like right as I let my attack go. I don't think I can hit him while he's doing that. Lol, got him. That's horrible. I am back, says Boodles. Welcome. Alright, just this once. Let's see how much it deals. Yeah, 150-ish to the party? That's not so bad, but like, it's real easy to block. There should be a stream just dedicated to Secret of Mana soundtrack, nothing else. I could do that and then get a copyright thingy. Alright, level 8 attack, let's go. Boom. 534? Mana Beast gets whacked for 0 damage. Oh wait, never mind, 989. That level 1 attack didn't get hit. Didn't do any damage to him. Just ran to Duncan. Dang, it's cold. Yo, 18th Pez, welcome. And Diego G. Love me some unnecessary Mode 7. What's up, SC Colts fan? One of my favorite games ever. This game's a ton of fun. I've been making fun of it a lot, and like, it deserves it. But also, I'm having a blast. Cool game, bro. Love your channel. Yo, John Clay, welcome. We're at the final boss, everybody. This is like the 10th stream that I've done of this game. So it's probably taken me like 20-ish hours to beat. Mostly because I love going slow and interacting with my chat and talking about cool stuff. Definitely a cheese machine. I could go for one of those. Could have one of those in my apartment. Yeah, keep whacking him. I love... So, like, the sprite is equipped with the boomerang that has, like, increased critical hit rate right now. And he keeps critical hitting for 0 damage. Which is why we were able to beat the game. And oh my gosh, it turns out the Mana Beast was 2-dimensional this whole time? That is insane. GG, Mile High Gamer and Gecko. Great fight, thank you. Whoa, more Mode 7. You beat the game, cool thing happened. So yeah, using that glitch I was talking about, I didn't have to keep reapplying the mana magic, which is like an annoying thing that happens during that fight, and it just makes it last longer. Sports! He's gone. There are no more sports, everyone, only academics. I didn't even say goodbye, or good game. Sports. Camera pans to the left, sports is like just over there. Sports, I'll never forget you. I don't know. My memory might just, like, completely dissolve when I get older, you know? Bomberman64, you're great. Appreciate you. ... and Diluck 2. Man, that's pretty sad for me. But we must be strong. I'll never forget this music. The Mana Beast is turning into snow. Don't eat it, though. This is not the kind of snow you can eat. Secret of Mana. That's it, everybody. We beat the game. GG, Mehmet. Oh, boy. Thanks, Doug Smith and Tetsuo Mizuno. Man, it's Snow Problem. Thanks, Rogue Effect. What was the secret again? Yeah, the secret is that Snow is actually just an exploding dragon. Ah, it's the Resistance who definitely did something. Guess what? We did all the work. You're welcome. Julia Scala, GG is correct. The secret was the friends we made along the way, and also one that we lost along the way. 2, even. Hi, I'm Gemma the Knight. I probably did something important too. Oh man, I'm gonna keep saying all the things that I've said about this game throughout the entire 10 stream series that I just did over the last 2 weeks. This game is so bad in all the right ways. Oh my gosh. The dialogue, terrible. It is so hard to follow. The plot is convoluted in ways that sometimes don't make sense. And it's very basic in a way that's like, alright, yeah, like, it's not particularly inspired, I guess I would say. The fighting mechanics, sometimes you don't, like, your sword will go straight through a bird, and he'll be like, nope, didn't hit me. Like a child on the playground. He'll just be like, nuh-uh, you missed. But it's always a blast to play. Even if there's a lot that you have to forgive about this game, you have to know that this game is from 1993, and the main programmer was Nasir Gebelli, who he basically like single-handedly programmed Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. So the man is a legend, but his games have a ton of glitches in them. For example, you know, whenever you find a weapon that's like, oh, the Dragon Buster, it's extra effective against dragon-type enemies. It's actually not. Those properties, those types of properties on weapons do not work. Great co-op game RPG. Not too many of those back then. Yeah, Diego, exactly. This game is a ton of fun to play 3 players, which we used to do on the Super Nintendo with the SNES multi-tap. This bad boy... When I say we used to, like, I did not own this when I was a child. I got this in like a random pawn shop in Brooklyn for like 10 bucks when I was visiting my girlfriend at college. She went to Fordham. And that must have been like 2006, 2005 maybe. Lil Nas is my favorite game dev, yeah. Different Nas, not the Illmatic one either. For $10, that's crazy. Yeah, I have no idea how much they would go for today, and I know that there are different types of SNES multitap. Like, this thing's a beast. The other one that I saw at like a friend's dorm room was like this big. Because instead of having slots like this horizontally, they were all lined up vertically. So the thing was less of a beast, less of a mana beast. I own the German version and revisited it 2 years ago. Cheated a little to get the dragon earlier. Yo, Punchline Studios, that's awesome. But yeah, I want to say, like, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I see you, Ted Woolsey, my brother and my friend from my hometown sat down on the Super Nintendo with this bad boy, and we played this game 3 players. Yo, 18th Pez with the cool $5. You should play Sonic 2. You know, I will get to that again. Pretty soon, I will say. They were $60 back when, says Boss Mayo. Oh my gosh. Finally caught you live, says Wesley Robb. Yo, you got me right at the end of the game, but welcome. I'm glad you made it. And yo, 18th Pez, that was your first Super on a live stream? Thank you so much for making it one of mine. Yeah, so coming up next, I'm gonna stream Breath of Fire. Because that was requested by a member who's been very generous. After that, I'm probably going to do Zelda Oracle of Seasons, because that was requested by my man MB, who you can see at the top has been very generous. And then I was thinking of doing Sonic 2, because, like, I might even do that one next, just because I know it's a game I can sit down and beat in one sitting. The screen went dark because I hadn't touched a button in a while. I'm just going to put this back and hopefully not have any more quests for the rest of my life. Sports. Sports is alive. Or dead, I don't know. Ghost form. But yeah, we did it, everybody. We beat Secret of Mana. And we got The Fiend. I always loved this this picture for the ending. With a sprite in the tree, looking at the moon. One of the moons. Maybe this planet has multiple moons. And did I see a shooting star there? Yo, get your coffee donated $5. Fiend! Thank you so much. That Nintendo Switch capture sound is hilarious. You think so? The little camera snapping? Yeah, it's cute. Have you ever played Vagrant Story? Yo, Eve Campbell, I love that you say that. Because I want to get to that game real soon, too. I have it. I have a copy of it for PlayStation. Like, I got it from a friend for Christmas when I was like 18 years old. And they were like, I liked it a little bit. You should try it. I'm like, okay, that's like a resounding endorsement there. Waited like a year to finally play it. And then crushed all the way through it. Because that game, Vagrant Story, is a, it's an RPG for the PlayStation that uses a very non-traditional combat style. And it's basically one big dungeon crawler. Like, the entire setting of the game takes place in one dungeon/city. So you start in the Fungeon, technically. The final dungeon, I should say. But the two games, my two favorite RPGs in terms of plot are Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story, which both take place in the world of Ivalice, and like they had a lot of the same team creating them. But oh my gosh, the story to Vagrant Story is so freaking good. Vagrant Story was painful. Yeah, so a lot of people didn't like it because there is a lot of menuing in the middle of combat, much like this game, which a lot of people loved, so I don't know what the difference is. But a lot of people couldn't get over the loading times and the menu times for Vagrant Story. Not to mention the combat was not a traditional RPG, you know, they tried something different and not a lot of people loved it. How much must I raise in donations for you to play Alundra? Nick D, like if I can find a copy, I'll just do it. I ship Ashley and Sydney. Yeah, Sydney Lostero. A character I wanted to cosplay as for one convention, but never got around to it. So instead, I was an ice climber. And that's it. Can I reset? I can. By the way, I'm playing on the collection of mana, which is why I have these menus and stuff. But yeah, that's the game. Have you ever played Parasite Eve? I have not, Diego G. Nana or Popo? Oh, I was Nana. I was the pink one, Rogue Effects. Composed by H. Kikuta? Is that what it said? Actually, you know what? I guess I never knew who the music composer for this game was. Alundra was available digitally on PS3. Man, the intro song is so good. Yeah, and apparently this image of the mana tree in the background, like they set this opening up in such a way that, like, oh my gosh, the screen expands right now to show you this super cool image of the heroes in front of the mana tree while these flamingos fly across. And it is sort of in time with this musical flourish as the text crawl is getting to the meat of the story. But also, it takes that long for the game to load this image, which apparently is much larger than the game could actually show. So, like, they also set up this introduction, knowing the limits of the Super Nintendo wouldn't be able to show this entire, like, compressed image on the screen until a certain point, and that's when the screen opens up. That's what I heard. The image is a little crunchy, though. It is, I mean, but for Super Nintendo, that was, like, a big deal. Anyway, we beat Secret of Mana, everybody. What was the secret? Probably the thing I just told you about the loading screen. But yeah, this is on the collection of mana. The prequel to that game is Final Fantasy Adventure, which is known as Seiken Densetsu in Japan. This is a Game Boy game from 1991, and it's so freaking good. If you've never played this, you should at least watch my old live streams of it. I might get back to it someday. And then, obviously, the sequel is Seiken Densetsu 3, aka Trials of Mana. So, I don't know. I'll do another live stream of this sometime soon, and definitely this sometime soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go. Maybe exercise, then go to bed early. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play all the way through a game that I love so much, despite its shortcomings, and despite my shortcomings. Yo, Julia Scala with the cool $5. You should check out Dungeons & Dragons Shadow over Mystara. Yes, thank you. Capcom made it, and it's awesome. Okay. I'm going to go look that up right now. The rest of you, if I don't see you tomorrow, I hope you have a great weekend. I probably will see you tomorrow, though. Just saying. But until then, this is KarmaJolt signing off, and I'm going to say the thing. Tell your friends I'm great. Take it easy, y'all. Yo, 18th Pez with another 99 cents. Thank you so much. That and FF6, yeah, the Archon Gamer. Take it easy, y'all. Thanks, 18th Pez. Appreciate you. And Epic the Musical, that's the other thing I wanted to look up. Okay, thank you, Eve C. Good night, everybody. I gotta move the window around.